عظم الله أجورنا وأجوركم بمصابنا بسيدنا ومولانا أبي عبد الله الحسين، والحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى أهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين. الحمد لله الذي جعلنا من المتمسكين بولاية سيدي ومولاي علي بن أبي طالب. الحمد لله الذي هدانا لهذا وما كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هدانا الله. السلام عليك يا مولاي يا أبا عبد الله، وعلى الأرواح التي حلت بفنائك وأناخت برحلك. عليكم مني جميعا سلام الله أبدا ما بقيت وبقي الليل والنهار، ولا جعله الله آخر العهد مني لزيارتكم. السلام على الحسين وعلى علي بن الحسين وعلى أولاد الحسين وعلى أصحاب الحسين، خصوصا سيدي ومولاي أبا فضل العباس. اللهم ارزقنا شفاعة الحسين يوم الورود، وثبت لنا قدم صدق عندك مع الحسين وأصحابه الذين بذلوا وهجهم دون الحسين عليه السلام. يا أبا عبد الله، أشهد أنك كنت نورا في الأصلاب الشامخة والأرحام المطهرة، لم تنجسك الجاهلية بأنجاسها، ولم تلبسك من مدلهمات ثيابها. وأشهد أنك من دعائم الدين وأركان المسلمين، وأشهد أنك البر التقي الرضي الزكي الهادي المهدي. اللهم صل على محمد. The following is the narration of the events of the afternoon of the 10th of Muharram and the events of the night of the 11th of Muharram, the events which were seen as the most difficult events in the history of Ahlul Bayt, and especially of difficulty to Sayyidah Zainab and the granddaughters of Rasulullah. When Imam al-Hussein was beheaded, the narration states to us that the ladies began to wail. Imam Zain al-Abidin awoke at this moment, having been unconscious because of his illness and because of his pain. When he awoke, he called out, "Where is my father Abu Abdullah? Where is my uncle Abu Fadl al-Abbas? Where is my brother Ali al-Akbar? Where is my cousin Qasim? Where are all the departed ones of Al-Muhammad? Where are all the martyrs of Ahlul Bayt?" The narration states that Sayyidah Zainab at this moment, she heard out a cry coming from the opposition army. Umar ibn Sa'ad, after he had beheaded Abu Abdullah and had ordered Shimr to behead him, called out, "O horse riders, ride your horses and trample on the body of the companions of Imam al-Hussein." The companions' bodies were all lying on the ground. The family members' bodies were all lying on the ground. The horse riders were getting ready to trample on their bodies. He called out to them, "Trample on the body of Habib ibn Madahir." But Habib ibn Madahir's mother's tribe were present. They called out, "You have already killed our son. We do not allow you to mutilate his body in this way." He called out, "Trample on the body of Muslim ibn Awsaja." But Muslim's tribe were present at Karbala, and they all called out, "You have already killed our son. We do not allow you to trample on his body." He then said, "Go ahead and trample on the body of Hur bin Yazid al-Riyahi." But Hur bin Yazid al-Riyahi's tribe were present in the opposition army, and they called out, "We do not allow you to trample on the body of our son." He went through each of the companions, but each of them had a tribe to come and protect their son's body. He then said, "Trample on the body of the family of Abu Abdullah." The horse riders asked him, they said to him, which of the family of Abu Abdullah shall we trample on? He said, trample on the body of Ali al-Akbar, the son of Imam al-Hussein. But Ali al-Akbar's mother Layla, her tribe were present at Karbala in the opposition. They called out that you've already killed our son. We do not allow you to mutilate his body with the hooves of your horses. He called out, trample on the body of Qasim ibn al-Hasan. But Qasim ibn al-Hasan's mother, her tribe Banu Fazara were present at Karbala. They came forward and they said, you have already you have already mutilated the body of our son. We do not allow you to go ahead and trample his body with the horses. He said, trample on the body of Aba Fadl al-Abbas. But Aba Fadl al-Abbas, his mother's tribe, Banu Kilab, they were present at Karbala. They called out, where you have already killed our son, we do not allow you to trample on his body with the horses. He called out, is there anybody who lies on the ground in Karbala, whose mother and father's tribe are not here to present him? They said to him, only one body lies on the ground, whose mother and father's tribe are not here to present him. He said, who is it? They replied, Aba Abdullah al-Hussein. His mother and his father's tribe are not here to represent him. He then called out, Ya khayl Allah arkabi wa tusi sadr al-Hussein. Oh horse riders, ride your horses and trample on the body of Imam al-Hussein. The narrations state to us that Sayyida Zainab said to Imam Zain al-Abidin, I hear something breaking, but I do not know what it is. He said to her, my auntie Zainab, that is the body of my father, Abu Abdullah. The horses of Bani Umayyah are trampling on the body of my father, Imam al-Hussein. Each of the bones was trampled on by the horses. They turned his body one way and they turned it the other. It's as if Abu Abdullah's body became a ball for the people to kick around on the plains of Karbala. Once they had attacked the body of Imam al-Hussein, Umar ibn Sa'ad now ordered, I want you to go and burn the tents one by one. And I want you to burn the tents where the granddaughters of Rasulullah are. Imam al-Sadiq narrates that one day I was sitting in my house. Al-Mansur, the Abbasid Khalifa, ordered that the soldiers burn our house when I was in the house with the great-granddaughters of Fatima al-Zahra. He said, I managed to make the daughters escape and I was running through the house and the house was on fire. He said, the next day people came to visit me. They said to me, oh Imam al-Sadiq, we see you crying a way we have never seen you cry before. Why is it that you cry this way when you, the Ahl al-Bayt, are used to oppression? He said, I do not cry because of what happened to me. Rather, I cry because now I realize what happened on the afternoon of the 10th of Muharram. They said to him, what do you mean? He said, when they tried to burn my house, I tried to remove the daughters who were in my house. I saw them running away from the fire. Then I remembered what my auntie Zainab and Kulthum must have been going through when they were running from one tent to the other, when they were protecting the orphans of Al Muhammad. One of the narrations states that the daughter of Imam al-Hussein, amongst the narrations she is called Sukaina. In another narration she is called Fatima. The narrations state that as she was running away from one of the fires of the tent, the fire caught hold of her dress. When the fire caught hold of her dress, she was running and the fire was lighting the dress. Hamid ibn Muslim narrates that I came running towards her. She looked at me, she said to me, oh man, are you with us or are you against us? He replied, I am neither with you nor am I against you, but I have some water at least to give you. She said to him, oh man, have you read the verse in the Quran, فَأَمَّا الْيَتِيمَ فَلَا تَقْهَرْ? As for the orphan, do not hurt them. He said, yes. She said, أَنَا يَتِيمَةَ أَبَا عَبْدِ اللَّهِ She then said to him, have you read the verse in the Quran? وَأَمَّا السَّائِلَ فَلَا تَنْهَرْ. When the questioner asks you for something, do not reject them. He said, yes, I have. She said, can I ask you to show me the way towards Najaf al-Ashraf? He said to her, Najaf is in that direction. She looked towards Najaf and she called out, oh my grandfather Ali ibn Abi Talib, I wish you could be here to see the way they've treated your granddaughters. I wish you could come and see the way we run from tent to tent. I wish you could see Zainab, the way she's moving from one place to the other. Having said this at this moment, when he said this, the narration states that the army of Umar bin Sa'ad came. They started attacking the granddaughters of Rasulullah. Amongst the people who attacked was a man by the name of Khuli. In other narrations, his name is Khuwalla. He was in charge of the head of Imam al-Hussein. When he returned back to Kufa, the head of Imam al-Hussein was in his hands. He wanted to go and give it to Ibn Ziyad, but Ibn Ziyad said, keep the head in your house tonight. Give it to me tomorrow. When he went home that night, his wife said to him, where have you been? He said, I was in a land called Karbala. She said to him, what did you do? He said, we just fought a group of rebels. I need to get to sleep. When he went to sleep, his wife was next to him. That night she saw Fatima al-Zahra in her dream. Fatima al-Zahra said to her, oh lady, do you not know that in your house you have the head of Abu Abdullah al-Hussein? Do you not know that you have the possessions of my granddaughters? She woke up, she said to him, Khuli, tell me, what did you bring with you from that war? He said to her, why do you ask me? She said, I beg you tell me, do you have any possession which belongs to the granddaughters of Fatima al-Zahra? He said to her, yes I do. She said, where is it? He said, look under the pillow. She removed the pillow. She saw 2 earrings under the pillow. She said to him, whose earrings are these? He said, these belong to a girl by the name of Sukaina. She said, but how did you get these earrings? He replied to her by stating that on the afternoon of the 10th of Muharram, we started burning the tents. These young girls were running around. I remembered my daughter and I saw these 2 earrings. I thought to myself, I should take these earrings. When I wanted the earrings, the girl said to me, please, if you want my earrings, I'll give them to you. But instead of waiting, I snatched them off her ears. And I saw her ears begin to bleed right in front of me. She then said to him, is there a head in this house? He said, yes there is. She said, where is the head? He said to her, the head is in the oven of the kitchen. Is that where you place the head? She walked towards the oven. In the oven, she looked inside. As she was coming towards the oven, she said, I saw a lady dressed in black. When I saw this lady, I wondered who she was. She looked at me and she said, I am the mother of the person whose head this is. The narrations state to us that from the afternoon it moved on to the eve of the 11th of Muharram. One of the poets said that the daughters of Fatima al-Zahra wished that the evening would continue and would never end. Why? Because the evening would cover the hijab of the daughters of Fatima al-Zahra, whereas the day would expose them. The narrations state to us that some water may have been given to them as a piece of solace after the evening of the 11th of Muharram, that when this water, little of it was given to them, Rabab left the tent. She suddenly was seen walking between the dead bodies. Sayyidah Zainab called out, Rabab, where are you going? She said, I want to find my 6-month-old baby. She said to her, why? She said, because now I have some energy to feed my baby. I want to see where is my baby so I can go near him. Sayyidah
next thing that I saw, I was looking around, I couldn't find Sukaina bint al-Hussein. I was looking and I couldn't find her. Then I saw her sitting down by a body and she was talking to that body. When I came there, I heard her saying, oh my father, Abu Abdullah, who is it that severed your head from your neck? Oh Abu Abdullah, who is it that surrounded your body with these arrows? Oh Abu Abdullah, how can you leave me as an orphan? Oh Abu Abdullah, who is it that has done this to you? Sayyidah Zainab gathered Sukaina, she brought her back to the tent, she then brought Rabah back to the tent. Sayyidah Zainab, out of feeling tired, she didn't want to go to sleep, she had protected all the orphans. I leave you with this narration and I conclude. She didn't want to sleep, much out of the tiredness, she fell a bit of sleep, she suddenly fell asleep and then she saw a man dressed all in black riding his horse. When she saw the man dressed in black riding his horse, she looked at him and she said, oh man, I do not know you, but all I ask from you is that whatever you want you can take, but we do not have anything left. They have taken everything away. They have taken my brothers, they have taken my sons, they have taken my family, they have taken my possessions. Oh man, whatever it is that you want you can take, but I don't have anything left to give. He then called out to her by saying, oh Zainab, do you not recognize your father Ali ibn Abi Talib? Ya Amir al-Mu'mineen, the soul of Amir al-Mu'mineen came to Ghariba. Do you not recognize your father Ali ibn Abi Talib? At this moment she replied, according to the poets, oh my father, why didn't you come earlier? Didn't you see the way they trampled on the body of Abu Abdullah? Didn't you see the way they beheaded Abu Abdullah? Didn't you see the way they cut the right hand and the left hand of Abu Fadl al-Abbas? Oh my father, how much you loved Abbas and how much you loved Hussein. Oh my father, didn't you see the way Aun Muhammad represented me? Didn't you see Ali al-Akbar when he fell? Did you not see Qasim as they trampled on his body?
إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون. Allahumma arzuqna. Raise all your hands. All of you raise your hands, brothers. All of you. Every single one of you who wants the intercession of Imam al-Hussein. What intercession do we have other than the intercession of Ahlul Bayt? Allahumma arzuqna shafa'at al-Hussein yawm al-wurud. وثبت لنا قدم صدق عندك مع الحسين وأصحابه الذين بذلوا مهجهم دون الحسين عليه السلام. Ya Allah, allow us to honor the message of Imam Sahib al-Asr wal-Zaman. We send our condolences to the Imam of our time on a night like the night of the 11th of Muharram. We pray to Allah to raise us as the soldiers of Imam Sahib al-Asr wal-Zaman, to allow us to be amongst those who follow him and protect his message. All of us in one voice, your loudest voices, inshaAllah. This dua, let it come out to the Imam, let him see our feelings. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Allahumma kulli waliyyika al-Hujjat ibn al-Hasan louder. صلواتك عليه وعلى آبائه في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه أرضك طوعا وتمتعه فيها طويلا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. وصل اللهم على محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين.